Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy Mac, aka one half of the M&K Productions Podcast. Joining here as usual with the K portion of it, my co-host with the most, my confidant, Kristen, aka Miss Flamingo. Kristen, how you doing today?
Hey bestie, how you doing?
We're doing good. We're back with another episode. It's been a minute. The last episode. What did we do for our last episode? We talked about Super Mario Galaxy.
We did.
Yahoo!
Wahoo! Wahoo indeed. And wahoo, as we bring in our guest today, we are joined by a very special guest. You may know him as Project Slay on Instagram. Please welcome y'all, Ryan. Woo!
Hello,
Welcome to
everybody.
the
Thank
big
you so
leagues.
much. Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited and I'm ready to talk about some movie stuff. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I am so excited because today, y'all, we are going to be talking Ice Cream Man, the 1995 B movie in honor of the reimagining, remake, whatever you want to call it, in honor of the movie Real Eli Roth has coming out later on this summer. So it's his take on the film. So why not dive into the original? So we're covering that today. But Ryan, we would like to get to know you as, audiences and as the host of the show. What do you love most about movies?
Oh my gosh, that is such a great question. And what I didn't think was going to be asked for some reason, but I'm ready to dive in. So what do I love the most about movies? Honestly, I love a really good story. A
Mm-hmm.
really good story can pull me into a movie, no matter what it is, big or small. I love cinematography.
Mm-hmm.
Think camera compositions are really important and beautiful, camera work can really make a movie. Last thing I would say about what makes like movies are fantastic to me, or I love good music supervision. I feel like not enough people talk about music supervision in movies.
Oh, that's a
Like,
good point. Yeah.
oh, there's so many movies like, and especially in this modern era of just like really good soundtrack placement, and it really can take you into a movie. And when it's bad, it can take you out. It definitely has taken
Hmm.
me out.
Do you know it has a very distinctive score right now, and I actually really, really love it, and it fits so perfectly with the tone of the film. But I love Boosters. I just saw that, and I just love the fact that everybody's just like hopping on TikTok and just vibing to the soundtrack right now. Did you
It's such a
see?
good, it's such a good, such a good score. I love the soundtrack. Save for the end credits because Kiki Palmer has a few songs over the end credits, and then there's an end
Hmm.
credit scene. So people have to stay until the very end. I
Hmm.
saw the movie twice.
Oh
Um, I
wow.
I didn't stay the first time, but the second time last night, I saw it again last night and I stayed.
Oh wow. So you must really enjoyed it then if you saw it
Yeah,
twice.
it was pretty good. I the first time I sometimes have to watch movies two or three times to kind of wrap my head around it. If it's a movie I really want to watch, like I saw the drama four times in theaters.
Oh my God, really?
I
That's a
did. I kept going back. I was hungry for it. It might have been, yeah, it was four times.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I really like the drama.
Yeah.
What's so is that has that been your favorite movie you've seen so far this year?
Yeah, I would say that's my number one still, but I also really did like Project Hail Mary. Is God is
Mm-hmm.
up there. Tuner, which I know you and I are both fans of. That comes out tomorrow everywhere, but I got to see it a few weeks ago. So I'd say those are my top, like I think four, right? Those are
Hmm.
probably the top four right now that I could think of this year so far. But there's been a lot of good stuff.
It's been a surprising year for film for 2026, at least in my opinion. I feel like I talked to you about this over a DM. I feel like I've given out surprisingly a good amount of A's this year where I was like, yeah, this movie was deserving of an A because first of all, the filmmakers put in a lot of hard work. You can see where, they excel in a lot of ways and where I felt like some films that we had, maybe even during COVID, they didn't do it as much, but yes, it was COVID, but yes, there was certain restraints. But, this year, I feel like we've been blossoming with a lot of interesting and creative films like, the drama, like I Love Boosters, and then Project Hail Mary, which is based on a book, but feels like, an original story.
Oh, I
So,
agree. Definitely agree on all those. And then Tuner I love too because Tuner such a strong point of view, and I think that movie hopefully people will go see it this weekend because it should be on everywhere.
nationwide, yeah,
Should be
nationwide.
wide, and I'm excited about that. I think Black Bear is doing a great job with the promotion. From everything that I can see, and I think Leo Woodall is fantastic. Also, I'm biased, very cute. Um,
Yes.
I'm a big fan. He has the prettiest eyes, and he's a good actor too. But sometimes I can get lost in an actor. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, very much so. Mac, would you like to ask our guest anything?
Yes.
Nah, what movies are you excited for the summertime? Because we're kind of kicking off the summer movie season.
Oh my gosh, yes. Leviticus in a few weeks looks
Oh
really
yeah.
interesting and dark and twisted. Oh gosh, what else? There's so much stuff. I mean, of course, Toy Story 5. I mean, like I want to see what Pixar can do with that, even though I did feel like the fourth movie was a little tired. Like I think the first three were so perfect and
Hmm.
it's kind of tough to follow it up. So I'm kind of iffy on that one. But Leviticus, I think, is the number one movie. I think we've gotten this month had so many movies I wanted to see. Obsession, Tuner, I Love Boosters. Those
Hmm.
were the three I really wanted to see, and those were the most anticipated. I guess I want to see the Odyssey of
Mm.
Curiosity. Um, I'm admittedly kind of iffy about Nolan sometimes, but you should never count him out. I
I
just never count him out.
never
But
count him out, but like, oh my God, we could find ourselves in another situation, Mac. Remember Tenet was like our big movie for 2020? We kept talking about it on the
yes,
podcast, Mac.
Yeah, and I still like Tenet. I know people are
me
very iffy
too.
about it, Tenet, but I actually like it, and I think over the years rewatching it, I like it even more. I actually, speaking of Disclosure Day, I actually bought my opening night tickets yeah,
Yay.
today, so I'm seeing it opening night June 11th, and I know that's Spielberg,
Superb.
but no, I like Tenet, and I'm
Me
excited for the
too.
Odyssey. I know everyone's mad about historical inaccuracies. I'm like, listen, as long as he's not doing Ridley Scott, I think we're okay.
Yeah, we'll have to see about that. We'll have to see
I
about the
agree.
interpretation that Nolan takes from the translation that he has, and we have to also see from the performances because there's a lot of people in that film. But summer's going to be a great year. But finally, one of my favorite questions that Mac has asked over the years was, "What is one piece of work that you are proud of, like that you maybe wrote critic wise or made a video on wise that we should all check out?"
That is a great question. I think I did a when the Oscars came out this year, so this is more recent. I did
Mhm.
an analysis of all the categories.
Oh.
I thought it was the first time in a while where well, it was the only time in history I've watched every single film that was nominated for an Oscar this year,
Okay.
and every category, every short film, just the whole thing, all throughout all the categories. And so I
Oh.
felt really in tune with the nominees, and I felt like I could speak on behalf of with no inaccuracies. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
No T's uncrossed and all that stuff. I felt very proud about watching everything, and so I thought it was good to run through the nominees on Oscar nomination. Not sorry, not Oscar nomination. Like Oscar night. I think the night before I ran through everything. So if people wanted to see it, they did, and I think you should check it out if you want to kind of see what my thought process was before the actual night.
Where can the people find that?
It is on my Instagram at Project Sly.
Amazing. Okay, well, thank you, Ryan, for letting us pick your brain a little bit.
Yeah, we're
But
gonna steal some ideas. No, I'm joking. I mean, we're gonna creatively share everything. Uh,
creatively
we'll link
share.
we'll link
I don't mind. I
everything
don't
in
mind
the
being stolen. It's all good.
Hey, as long as we're not like Barstool Sports or Watch Mojo, we'll give you credit. So all the descriptions will be in the link below. But if anything, let's get right into the news.
This is CNN.
All right, so the news to start it off, I will kick off the news break. I am a big fan of Rambo. As you know, I am a defender of Rambo Last Blood. I know people had issues with that movie, but fuck you. Anyway, so we got the newest release, we got a release date for the prequel movie with Rambo that will have Noah Centineo playing Rambo.
Noah
And
Centineo
Yeah,
from the
whatever.
what's the Netflix one? The Perfect Guy, the Perfect Mate, the one
So
with Laura Marano.
all the boys I've loved before, whatever that stuff is
There's that
called.
one, and then there was the really bad one with Laura Marano.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I just don't know the title of it. I never saw
Yes.
it.
But in any of he's in a better movie. He's in Street Fighter this year, so that's great. It'll also have David Harbour and James Franco in his first film role in almost a decade, and
Oh
it
my
has
God.
a release date of June 4th, 2027. So this is the week prior, actually. So this is the timetable for this summer movie next year. We'll get the release of Ryan Gosling's Star Wars, and then the live action sequel to How to Train Your Dragon, and then Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. So this has a chance to get smothered out by those
Yeah,
movies. It'll
I
be
don't.
so this is going to be a prequel to Rambo, and is going to be directed by the guy who wrote Sisu and Sisu Road to Revenge. And
Okay.
Stallone, he's not involved with the project. All he is doing is producing. So,
Okay.
y'all, are you excited for the Rambo prequel? Like I am. Curious to see how this will probably crash and burn.
Ooh, the crash and burn part. Oh my God.
I mean, I think I appreciate that Hollywood's trying to use Noah Centineo in some way. I'm not sure if I see the value in him yet, but I mean, because I'll give you an example of what I mean. I saw the movie Our Hero Balthazar a few months
I
ago, and it
love
was
that
such a good
one.
movie, but they underutilized him, I think. Like, I felt like he was
Yes.
just there, and I just don't. And what else did I watch him in? I've watched him in 3 movies this year, believe it or not. He's in Dream Scenario briefly, where he was playing an influencer. I think that role was good for him. He definitely is that
Yes.
archetype, but it was a cameo. And then he was also in.
He's in
I
a
watched,
new movie
yeah, I
called
watched him. Oh, yes, he was in the Sundance movie I watched, Union County, I think is the
Union
name.
County. Yeah,
And
but
again,
he plays a small
but he
role.
was underutilized. Like, I just don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing with him. So maybe we'll see in Rambo if he can kind of. Oh, and he's also in Street Fighter in October.
I think Street Fighter is going to be the one where people will be like, okay, there's something to it. Because that Street Fighter movie looks so.
It looks fun.
Fun.
It does look fun with the huge cast involved. And I was so surprised to see that he was casted in this. But he could be really good. Like somebody on the inside was like, hey, Noah's really freaking good on set. You might want to consider him for Rambo. And obviously, I guess, Mac, remind me, is it Paramount?
It is Paramount, yes.
Paramount was like, hey, but the thing is, Street Fighter is being released by who? Is it Paramount or Amazon?
It's Lionsgate.
It's Lionsgate.
Oh, it's Lionsgate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lionsgate. Millennia Media as well, which is a typical.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Typical company. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I see the insides to put, Paramount and Lionsgate, but okay. Yeah, so I guess someone was like, hey, maybe cast Noah, but unless he gave a really good audition, then I'm curious to see how it's going to turn out.
Well, you know the character of Rambo.
Is it something I'm going to go see in the theaters? Probably not.
Yes,
for you, Matt, but probably I might
I'll
pass
probably
on this.
go. I have a list, so
I love Rambo. I think the first Rambo movie is still my favorite. It is probably like one of Stallone's best acting. Like I know people like Rocky. I personally think Rambo is more like there's depth to it, especially that first movie. And I read the book and everything like that, so I love the book that it's based on. But just kind of seeing how Rambo's gone through the years, I definitely want to see it in the theaters.
That, and I think it's really interesting that everybody's giving James Franco a chance again.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, should we move on to the next news story?
Sure.
Go for it.
All right, because Cannes just happened, or Con. I got brutalized one time for not saying Con, Gotta
I don't even know what it is. Is it Con?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with whatever we want.
If you want to be sophisticated, unless you want to be sophisticated, say Con. Or you can just be like, I feel like an average person and say Cans because
Can. I don't know. Maybe let's all be Southern housewives. Can.
Alrighties. All right, this is coming from Deadline. Shout out to Deadline, one of my favorite websites to get the news from, as always, y'all. Neon raises Palme d'Or winning streak to 7 at Cannes with Sebastian Stan and Renate Rivas' pig Fjord? Yeah, because that's the one that's going to come out. It's probably going to win an Oscar. So, U.S. theatrical distributor Neon has continued to make history at Cannes tonight with the 7th straight Palme d'Or win for Christian Meteor's Fjord. Fjord marks Minju's English debut in it. The co-stars played a mixed Romanian-Norwegian couple who moved to Fjord village where the wife was born with their children. Their plan to new life does not go to plan when they come up against a couple with a very different outlook on life. The picture received a 12-minute standing ovation at its world's premiere.
He's got a busy schedule, that Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, he's
gonna be killed off in Avengers. Then he's gonna be in Batman.
No,
like, you know it's coming. There's no you don't get cast in Batman 2 and you're like, yeah, we got 2 more Avengers movies. There's no fucking way.
He's so busy.
Yeah.
He's incredibly busy.
I love him, and as long as he's keeping working, keeping busy, New Jersey strong boy. Anyways, this comes from the winning streak. from Neon recently because they go back to 2019 with Parasite, then it was Titan,
Oh,
then
yes.
Triangle of Sadness. I think a movie that's very overrated. Was not really a fan of that one. Anatomy of a Fall, Anora, it was just an accident. Won last year by Jafar Panani, and then this year we have George. So, guys, I have a question for y'all. Do you think this has a good chance of winning an Oscar this year?
I ain't
And
seen it,
do
so I don't
you
know.
we haven't seen it this year, but given the winning streak of Anora, which has won in the past for Best Picture, and a movie like Parasite, a majority of these movies have an Oscar nomination tied to them, whether it be international feature or Best Picture, nomination. Could we see this movie at the Oscars? And if so, I said this on my Instagram, but could we see Sebastian Stan winning his Oscar? Because he's already got the Golden Globe. Could we see him get that Oscar win?
I no, because I'm like,
No?
this movie really feels not really anything special. Just kind of seems like another award movie.
Okay.
It just like, and we're only halfway through the year. I still think the best performance of the year has been Ryan Gosling in Project Hail Mary. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got a couple more months to go, and depending on everything else, right now the three leading people for best acting is Indy. I forgot how do you pronounce that girl's name? Indy.
Its daughter.
From
Its daughter. How do you
no
say that?
from Obsession.
Oh no. Oh, Indy Navarrete.
Yeah,
Indy Navarrete.
Yeah, Indy Navarrete.
Oh, Navarrete. There you go.
Navarrete.
Yeah.
Thank you. I forgot
Indy
how to say her name.
Navarrete, Ryan Gosling, and a damn Rock have been the best acting so far I've seen this year.
Okay. Let's see. I think
Thank you,
okay.
Yeah, that's a damn Rock. Damn Rocky is giving me more emotion than half of the performance.
I mean, he was really
It's
good.
true.
He was really good. I'm
And the
sorry,
fact
you're
that
right.
he can be. Did you read that he can be nominated for that? The puppeteer
Yes.
actually can be nominated. So there's a
Yeah.
chance Rocky can be nominated for best actor.
I would love to see that.
Me too.
I mean, Ryan Gosling does have the best performance so far this year. Also, the kid that was in I Swear, I think this has a chance to be nominated for the 2027 Oscars. But the main actor who was in I Swear, where it had the whole BAFTA crazy situation that happened.
Yeah.
Robert Caraballo.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
I saw the movie.
It is really good. I don't think it's gonna happen though, because
I don't think so either. But
So Many Pictures Classic, man. So Many Pictures Classic has they have kind of have like a rough award season. They're one of the very few distributors who don't have a Best Picture win. Them and Focus Features don't have a Best Picture win.
Really?
And I think they don't. In the history of the Oscars, they're like one of the very few people left who don't have an Oscar win for Best Picture. So that's something that I'm hoping for one of them at some point.
The other good performance I could see being nominated at the Oscars is Channing Tatum in Josephine.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I loved him in Josephine. Did you see it?
I did. I got to see it. I watched it at home for Sundance. Fantastic.
It's fantastic. I really loved him in that role. It's so stinking different from what he's played, and it really just shows his dramatic side in this one. Like, yes, he's been in drama films, but nothing, I don't think that groundbreaking as Josephine is, and knowing the subject matter that takes place. I think he does a superb job in that movie. So, but yeah, but
either or. I mean, the movie looks really good from what I've heard about the movie. I think it'll get an Oscar nomination or two.
Oh yeah.
Is it mostly in English or is it not? Because I've heard conflicting things.
Let's see. I gotta pull it up.
Because if it is mostly not in English, it'll qualify for international feature, because the Oscars just had a new rule that if you win the Palme d'Or or several other major awards on a festival scene, you automatically qualify for the international feature Oscar shortlist.
Okay, hold on. My internet is moving slow,
Yeah.
so
I'll
give you
that's
the
something
answer.
I read. That's something I read recently, but I'm just not sure if the movie is.
It's in English, Romanian, Norwegian, and in Swedish, according to Wikipedia. That's the only information I'm going off of because that's the first thing that pulled up. So
okay, so we'll put a pin in that one and we'll get back to it.
We'll have to circle that one when we come back to it when we talk
when it
Oscar
crosses our desk.
nominations.
Yeah, when it crosses
when
our
the file
desk.
comes across our desk and be like, all right, Here's for Dord. What do you think, guys? So that's my first piece of movie news. Mac, what's your next piece of news?
So my next piece of news story, my second piece, Studio
Mhm.
Ghibli fans, rejoice! Kiki's Delivery Service is getting a sequel.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
And a sequel, I mean a sequel book.
Okay.
Y'all got
Oh.
excited, huh? For a hot second.
I wasn't. I was like, huh?
So Kiki's is gonna get the next chapter. It's called Kiki and the New Magic. It is scheduled to arrive August 25th, 2026.
That's pretty soon.
So, as you remembered, the first one came out in 1989.
Dang.
I know. So, this book will have 288 pages. It is going to continue the story from the first movie. And yeah, so any of
Okay.
you love Kiki's Delivery Service, go get the book in August. And actually, it's a question. What are y'all's favorite Studio Ghibli movies?
We actually
Oh.
never talked about Studio Ghibli really on here.
Oh my
Ghibli, not
gosh.
Ghibli.
Ghibli, excuse
Studio
me.
Ghibli. Studio Ghibli?
I said Ghibli.
Yeah, Studio Ghibli, whatever. Honestly,
Ghibli.
there's so many good ones. I mean, I guess Spirited Away for me is the top of the top.
Yeah,
Like
that's always been a
yeah,
favorite.
that one is Grave of the Fireflies technically Studio Ghibli?
I don't know. Is it? What is it?
Isn't it? Grave of the Fireflies, I think.
Yes, they have
Okay,
it
so
on the list.
that's one of them for me, one of the tops. And then also last one, I'll give three. And that would be, oh my gosh, what is the one? Oh, My Neighbor Totoro. Yeah, duh.
Yeah,
Duh. Yeah.
that one, but I really didn't get to really know about Studio Ghibli. Ghibli? Ghibli. Again, I'm gonna screw it up. But I didn't really know them until like Ponyo was released because this is like when like 2008 when I saw Noah Cyrus and Frankie Jonas advertise it on Disney Channel. This is how old I am. And they were saying, Ponyo, Ponyo, that tiny little fish. And I was like, what is this? And I never like really knew it then. And then I was like, I saw Ponyo. I was like, oh, then there were all these other films like Spirit Away. Like I didn't really put Spirit Away and My Name or Tortoro like
My Name
into
is
the same.
Totoro.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Um,
Dirty
and then
American.
also Castle in the
Oh,
Sky, which also doesn't get enough love.
I don't think I've
I,
seen that one, believe it or not.
I had just rewatched Howl's Moving Castle with my friend Shut Up Kelsey. And it's still probably one of my favorites. I think it's a tie between that and Spirited Away.
Okay. Have you
No,
ever
no, no,
seen?
okay, that you're gonna appreciate Howl's Moving Castle for its beauty, damn it.
They're all beautiful films,
I mean,
honestly.
it's that one was good. I did watch it for the first time last year, and I will say House Moving Castle is very good.
And that's the movie that Christian Bale practices Batman voice for.
Yes,
Really?
he was fantastic in House Moving in the English dub version. He
Yes.
is really great. He is really great. I totally agree.
Have you guys seen because I didn't see it when it came out. The Red Turtle?
I watched it, I think, last year as well. I watched over 1,000 movies last year.
Oh wow.
Dang.
So that's okay. That's honestly that's my most impressive thing. Screw the Oscar video, everybody. Check my
No,
letterboxed
you're
out.
very impressive. You're very
Check my
impressive.
letterboxed out. My letterbox is also Project Slay. Letterbox, I have my whole diary on there for the last year and this year. I didn't diary until then, and it's a cornucopia of why did he watch this? Or he did watch that and he did that. It's
There
like
was
it's a
a
fun mix.
There was the iffy one. I remember also that came out during COVID. I only know it because Casey Musgraves was in this one. But Earwig and the Witch.
Oh,
That
I haven't
one,
seen that
I
one.
have not
That's the
seen that
that
one
CGI
either.
it,
one, right?
yes, that one looked so weird to me. I kind of like was like so iffy on it because there's times where I seen it on like HBO Max and I was like, do I take a chance? Because I know this doesn't look 1000% good, but I love Casey Musgraves so much. Do I take the chance? And I usually pass on it because I was like, I don't feel like watching it. I found something else to watch, but I have not watched Earwig and the Witch. So, but neither of you have watched it?
I haven't seen
No,
it.
No,
I have
okay.
not seen it yet. It's in my HBO Max watch list, or it was, and it sat there, or if it's even on there
See,
still.
that's like me.
I have movies always sitting, and I'm always like, oh, I'll just get to it eventually.
That's like how I get sometimes because sometimes like I will stay up late like trying to figure out like, oh, I'm in the mood for a movie. Then what should I watch? What should I put on my watch list that I have not watched yet? And then all of a sudden I just go back to rewatching like Friends because then I
I
fall
totally get
asleep
it.
because then I just fall asleep on the couch.
Honestly, yeah, the doom scrolling and brain rotting is real. So
Yes, it is.
I do watch a ton of movies. I think I'm up to 250, no, actually 280 something, I think.
I gotta count mine because I keep mine
Yeah.
in like a journal. Like that's how like I journal still like with that because I felt inspired by it. I think by Steven Soderbergh because he puts out his list every year of what he's watched. So that's when I started doing it when I first saw that was a couple of years ago. So
Mhm.
I have like all these notebooks of like every single movie that I've seen. I used to write the date when I watched it, but now I just am like it's more chaotic of writing in the day. So now I just put in the movie.
I totally get it. I mean, for me on my letterbox, I usually, if it's for movie theater trips, I have to put where I sat, what day I saw it, what theater I was in, who I was with. I'm very
Oh,
methodical in that way,
Bro.
just because I want to remember it. I want to like hold on
yeah.
to it. And then everything else, I usually tag with like what format I watched it in. Like if I watched it on
Oh,
TV, I watched it in a theater, if I watched it in 4K, if I watched it on the PS5. It's a little
oh.
Respect.
it's a little crazy. Um, but everything has a tag, and I think that's kind of fun and different. And I saw somebody else do it on Letterbox. It's not my original idea.
No, that's okay.
It's
But I
fun,
love
which
how
reminds me.
precise
That's
it
yeah.
is.
It's I liked how it reminds your diary reminds me of that. So
Uh,
system.
Mac, I don't know if you like Mac, we never really talked about this. How do you keep track?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Ticket stubs.
Oh,
Taste
you still
tickets
get
to
them?
I
I
have
do.
ticket stubs. I have a little collection of them in my Lone Ranger lunchbox that I've had since I was a kid. And the
Oh my
oldest
God.
movie ticket I
Oh,
have on record is Grudge Match, the Robert De Niro Sylvester Stallone movie from 2013.
I remember that movie. Oh
I
my
remember seeing the trailer for
God.
that movie, but I
I saw
never
that.
saw it.
I saw that was a late night movie, and as a 13-year-old Mac was excited for a late night movie. But
Oh,
is that I
baby.
collect ticket stubs still, and then I do have the letterbox, but there's also the ticket stubs because I kind of have a story for each ticket stub. I remember where I was and everything like that. It's kind of like a memory like that.
Yeah, that's what I
Love
do too.
that.
I
I
just
love
wish we
that.
got commemorative movie tickets still, like the thick paper instead of like the thin paper. Like I don't like the
Oh,
thin
I
paper.
I do have a cool one as I kill a spider on my hoop ceiling.
Oof.
Um, I just he was just chilling, but so I have remember Birds of Prey, the Harley Quinn movie.
Yes.
Yes.
So remember when I had to change the title because there was
Oh
like
my gosh.
I
Yes,
have the
I
ticket
remember
I
this.
have the ticket stub when it's the original the end of Fantastic that whole ass title is on it's like cut off in the ticket, but I have that original
Oh,
ticket
that's
stub.
so funny.
I remember you telling me this.
And because I think I saw it like a week before they changed it because that's when COVID started.
Oh, damn. That's got to
Yeah.
be worth money someday, man. Like a
Maybe
random person who would want to be like, boy, I want to buy a Birds of Prey movie ticket before
with the
COVID.
For
the
COVID.
fantastic the one fantastic emancipation of one fabulous Harley Quinn, whatever the fuck that subtitle was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't even remember. That was a good movie from my memory, but I have ticket envy from the two of you. I don't think I have any movie tickets saved. I
the
just
thing I
don't.
I don't like the fact that you have to scan it with your phone. I just like the fact that like for AMC where I go to, excuse me, I don't know what that was about. You can put in like if you order tickets online, there's a thing at the little bottom of the thing where you can like, purchase your tickets. There's a little
Mhm.
thing at the bottom where it says pick up tickets, and I go, yes,
Well,
I want that.
that's why you go to Cinemark because you still print them out. So that's why Cinemark's
Yeah,
superior.
there's another theater that does that where they actually do give out the thicker tickets if you
The
buy
thicker
it.
tickets.
Yeah, there's I'll have to tell you because I don't want to reveal the location where I go to because I don't want to,
New York
go
City.
to,
There you go.
yeah, New York
There you go.
City.
We're
I'll
off
tell you,
together.
right?
Yeah, I
There you
see.
go.
I'll tell you, right?
Yeah, I go to all the movies in New York City. So true. Yes.
I'm actually in Oz. I
Vibes.
go see all my movies in Oz.
Oh yeah, we go to Oz.
I go
Yeah, we
see
go.
what I see what the
Fellow
Wicked is.
Aussians. Fellow Aussians.
You take we take Glinda's bubble.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Glinda. I saw a clip today from the second movie on Twitter that was her. She was like, "Bring it on, Greenie." And I was like, "Oh, that was corny." Okay. I didn't
Yeah,
realize
the
how
second
corny
one
it
is
was. I was like, "Damn." I was like, "We should what happened? We
yeah.
fell."
What happened? Like we were all like Mac and I were like so iffy about it, but then I loved the first part one. Everybody loved part one.
Me too. I love part
I didn't
one.
like
And
My
part
then
part
one.
one part one was my
like
favorite movie that year.
And then all of a sudden we get to part two and we're like, what happened here?
Part two
It's
didn't even make my top 30. I was
no,
like, damn. I was like, this is
not even my
ass.
top 20. Like that, it's surprising. There was one guy
I know. I agree with you.
I've seen, and he was like, "Yeah, I had no faith in this one." He's like, "I didn't, first one's good, but the sequel,"
Ugh.
and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened with John and Chu. I think they got too high, and they were like, yeah, people are gonna love it."
Or
And
they
like,
realized that maybe that this would have not worked well for the release system you did it with. I don't know. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
Yeah, something happened. Something went wrong, and too many cooks in the kitchen, or just egos. But you know what? It got no Oscar nominations, and that's what it deserved, low key.
yeah. But at least it won the year before for the costumes, because at
Thank
least I
God.
can
Thank
give,
God.
at least I can say the costumes were worth it, because the costumes are really great in that film. But
And that opening performance at the Oscars like last year was
oh my
beautiful.
God,
So
yes.
yeah, we got that. So it's all good. We all make choices, and we'll see how Ariana and Cynthia do in their film careers post Wicked, because they're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
have to really shapeshift. They're gonna have to really push it, which I'm excited about. I'm excited to see them stretch their creative wings as actresses. I think they
Uh,
have it.
well, Cynthia's on the West End, I believe, and
Yes,
doing stuff, and then Ariana has her new album coming out, and then the Fokker sequel.
lots of
The
fun stuff for both of them. I'm just excited to see what they do.
alrighties, but I want to move on to our last piece because we gotta also
Yes.
talk about Ice Cream Man.
Woo
Really
woo.
quickly, Disney Pixar's Hopper sets a Disney Plus premiere date. Uh, This is coming from Matt Grober from Deadline. Here we go, reading off the article. After breaking out as one of Disney Pixar's best received titles in recent memory, both with critics and at the box office, the animated Hoppers has been set to begin streaming on Disney Plus on June 3rd, which I have not seen yet, so I will find myself watching it on Disney Plus. Directed by Daniel Chong, Hoppers is an adventure comedy following an animal lover, Mabel, played by Piper Cruda, as she uses a groundbreaking technology to hop her consciousness into a lifelike robotic beaver, uncovering hidden animal world shaped by its own rules, alongside charismatic beaver King George, played by Bobby Moynihan, and an unforgettable community of local wildlife. Mabel embarks on an action-packed mission that invites audiences to experience nature like never before. It was released back in theaters on March 6th. I'm not, Mac, I don't
Yeah.
think you saw it from
No.
what I know, but Ryan, did you see it? And if not, will you be watching it on Disney Plus?
I'm laughing because I try to see all the movies that are out in theaters, at least the big movies. And so I did see it. I saw it twice actually.
Oh, wow.
I know I saw it once in IMAX and then another time just at a regular theater. And it was good. I liked it. It was cute. There's a scene where I'm not going to spoil anything. It's in the trailer where the lead Burr Piper or whatever, she's in the beaver thing, and she like
Yes.
has like this crazy like big-eyed face thing, and thought it was really cute. And I actually have a Mabel plush for my birthday. One of my friends got me a Mabel plush, and I have it on my nightstand. So I liked the movie. It was really cute. It was super cute. Good message. Definitely check it out on Disney Plus when it comes out. Yeah, I think it's really good. And it was nice to see Pixar. I liked Elio last year too. It wasn't perfect, but I liked it. I think Pixar has been in a good. I think they're still in a good space. I'm not super upset with them. Like
Yeah,
other people are. Because some
I
people are really angry with Pixar's output.
I feel like I'm not angry, but I'm more like it's been like hit and miss because I loved Luca when
Of
that was
course.
released. I think that film was so beautiful, and not that movie did not get enough love when that was released. Uh, and I really haven't seen anything that I was like blown away by. We had Lightyear. I think Mac, you expressed your anger about that movie.
I never
Mhm.
finished it either. I
It
never finished
is
it.
some bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I try to finish movies, but I could not finish that one for some reason.
I really wasn't a fan of Elemental as much as I really wanted to like it.
Oh my
But I,
God.
yeah,
It
I know
came
there's,
out in the wrong year. If it came out
I
yeah,
love
like
that movie.
it,
yeah.
I'm a shooter for that movie. I saw it twice in theaters.
Oh,
I love it. It makes me like, it's like, I thought it was really weirdly romantic in a way. And I just thought it was interesting and weird for Pixar. Definitely did not feel like a Pixar movie, but it was just a weird movie that I really liked. But I understand the criticism. I mean, it definitely is not their like best movie, but I liked it quite a lot more than I expected. I'm not gonna lie to you.
mm-hmm. Then I just want to pull up one last
Yes.
thing. Because we have, Toy Story 4 coming out. Then there was Inside Out 2 last year,
Hmm.
which I did, or no, that was 2 years ago, which I did enjoy, but I still love the first one.
The
The
first
first
one's
one will
much
always
better.
hit.
Much better.
And I skipped, I don't remember if I watched Turning Red. I
Oh
don't
my
even
gosh, you
remember.
should see Turning Red. I think you would like it. It's
I
very good.
I don't remember. I think I may have watched it. I have to
I
look.
love
See,
I love
now
when
I have to go
Pixar,
back to
yeah.
my diary to see if I watched it.
You have to check your diary. I
Yes.
don't I think it was one of those Disney Plus ones, so it didn't go
It,
to theaters.
yeah.
So I remember watching it at home and being pretty impressed with my friend. I want to shout out to my friend Aaron, rest in peace. He and I have a digital movie collection we shared together.
Oh.
And so he used to buy all the movies for us. Like we would split, buying stuff, but he like put so many movies on there. And so he put that on there because he knew I loved it. So
Oh.
good movie. Definitely watch it. I think that's on all the Pixar movies are on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah,
Most
just yeah, all of them. Yeah.
all of them. Definitely check them out. The ones you haven't seen. We'll check your diary first.
Yes, I will check my diary. But yeah, that's the only piece of news I have because I want to get into the ice cream man story. But
Yes.
Mac, are you going to be watching Hoppers?
No,
No, you're gonna pass on that one?
I
I got
like
better stuff
nah.
to watch. I got Spider-Man Noir to watch.
Oh hell yeah, I gotta watch that too.
Yeah, same.
Alrighties. Mac, are we ready to talk ice cream man?
Yeah, let's talk about the Ice Cream Man.
Starring Olivia Hussey, Jan Michael Vincent, Sandal Bergman, David Naughton, David Warner, and Clint Howard as the Ice Cream Man.
All right, so the topic of the day, in celebration of the new Eli Roth movie, which actually isn't a remake of Ice Cream Man, it's actually called something different, but it's actually just shares the same name and maybe some same elements of it. But we're talking about the original direct-to-video B movie, like Kristen said, Ice Cream Man, directed by Paul Norman, who went by the pseudonym of Norman Epstein because he directed porn. So there's that. It was written by Seven Davidson and David Dobkin, and it stars Clint Howard, Olivia Hussey, Jan, Michael Vincent, David Warner, and David Naughton. The film plot follows a deranged man who was recently released from a psychiatric institution and opens up an ice cream factory where he begins using human flesh in his recipes. So
Hmm.
I first found out about this movie from Dead Meat. Shout out to James A. Janice. I watched the kill count on it. I was like, wow, this looks amazing. I'm a fan of B movie horror movies, and I love this movie so much. It is like it's on the same tier of like Chopping Mall for me. Those like, and this is even the 80s. This is like in the 90s. I love this shit. And when you sent me the trailer for Eli Roth's, the teaser for the Ice Cream Man, I was like, oh, he's gonna do his own interpretation. That's cool. I'm like, okay, yeah. And like, let's talk about the original movie. And I think Ryan, you are an expert of Ice Cream Man as well too, or you love the Ice Cream Man as well.
I thought it was really good. I watched it today actually for the first time.
Oh,
I had watched it this morning. I wrapped up work and I was like, let me watch it, and it was actually really good. It reminded me of the movie I Saw the TV Glow a little bit.
oh yeah.
Oh, interesting. That's a good take.
That's literally what I picked up today. I was like, it's totally in the realm.
Hmm.
That movie a little bit. That one's a little more like dark and serious, but it's the first thing I thought of when I was watching the movie. And I was actually there was some really interesting stuff, like that grocery store scene, the way they
Oh
choreographed
yeah.
that, with him going under the cart.
Yeah, honestly, that's the best scene in the
That is the best
entire
scene.
movie.
It's the best scene in the whole movie. And there was some really good stuff at the beginning. Honestly, it was better than I expected. And normally this is not my kind of movie. I don't gravitate towards these like B horror movies. But I was digging it. I was. It was interesting.
Definitely. I just thought it was interesting because of the Eli Roth take, because I was not really familiar with this. And I was like, I need to investigate. I need to see how good this movie is because I love my horror. Love my horror. So knowing I didn't see this, I was like, I need to watch this like right now. And I'm like, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm not really a fan of it, but I get why people like it because it's very campy. I do love the performance from Clint Howard, who probably gives the best performance out of everybody here. But I like the grocery store scene. But everything else, I don't know how this movie came into fruition. Because I was reading behind the scenes stuff, and the fact that they were using mashed potatoes as ice cream. I was kind of like mind blown. I was like, wait, what? And then the one kid who like was supposed to be a little, supposed to be overweight. They stuck a pillow under him. Did you know about this, guys?
No,
No.
Tuna?
Yeah, I think it was Tuna. Like,
I
wait, let me.
cannot believe I remember the names. That's the crazy part. I remember his name specifically.
Yeah, there was like a kid who was a kid had to wear like a pillow like underneath his shirt to make him look like he was heavy.
That's sick.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, I'll go with it. Is that something we need to do? Maybe not, but we don't have to.
It was the
But
90s.
yeah, it was the 90s. But here's the thing, I looked it up. The movie was inspired by the Goonies,
Okay.
the Monster Squad series, and the miniseries. I can definitely see this being like the miniseries, like it being inspired because the creepy guy kind of comes off as like very childlike, friendly, like kind of like how the clown is, from it. What's his name? What's the clown from it?
Pennywise.
Pennywise. Thank you.
Pennywise? Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
Pennywise.
I forgot his name. So there's some. I have some weird. The movie takes some weird takes. But
Mm,
Mac, what's your little experience on it?
I just
On
said
this?
my straight is dead meat. He did the kill count. I found out about it, and I said, "Man, I was in a B movie phase, especially during COVID. That's why I found a lot
Is
of
mm,
good
that when
B
you
movies.
watched it?
Yes,
Okay.
work.
and that's why I love it. It's just something where it's just like you could just tell, like, hey, I'm surprised Roger Corman or Corman is not attached to this because this is how like it feels like it. And I know that I was reading the notes that it was inspired by like the Goonies and the Monster Squad and everything like that. I'm like, yep, I can see that. Like, I love this movie. I think that Clint Howard is awesome as
Hmm.
Gregory Tudor, and if you don't know Clint Howard, his brother's Ron Howard and Bryce
That's
Dallas
right.
Howard is his niece. So
That's crazy.
that's something. Hey, listen, hey, Haley Steinfeld's dad was in a horror movie in the 80s.
I mean,
That's true.
one of the co-writers, David Dobkin, is like a pretty big.
Oh yeah, he's huge.
He's huge. I mean, he directed Wedding Crashers.
Which is
Yes,
like the ultimate like 2000s movie at the time.
Yeah.
So like knowing that and then, I also grew up watching Fred Claus. So
Yes, he
I
did
mean,
direct that as well. I'm looking at his
I have no
Wikipedia.
problem with that. And then there was one movie we did talk about, Mac, during COVID times. It was Eurovision Song Contest, which he directed too, which I was like
Yes.
very surprised about. I was like, but everybody's got to get their start somewhere. Everybody's got to get their start. So knowing he got his start with this film, I'm gonna let it slide. Is it the best written film? No, but whatever. Like I said, everybody's got to get their start. Everybody's got to do their ways. What's the Coco Jones? I would do that for a paycheck, and you would too. It was the Coco
Oh,
Jones.
and you would
What's
do that too for a
two for a
paycheck.
paycheck? Yes,
I was an employee, and
yes.
that's on
That's
what? That's on
yeah.
period.
Yes, that's him right there. He did it for a paycheck. So I'm glad. Glad things worked out for him. So, out of all the things that involved with this film, the one thing that stuck out to me, and I looked it up on here, but they actually filmed, and I'm trying to confirm this if my computer is not moving so freaking slow, but I'll just say it right here until the answer pulls up. But apparently they filmed at a mental institution.
I did hear that too.
Yes, which I thought that was crazy, but what are your thoughts on some of the characters like the children who investigate Ice Cream Man? What's his name? I'm trying to pull it up as in my
It
notes
is
are
Gregory
Gregory.
Tudor. Yes.
Yes. What do you think of
Yeah.
the kids in this story? Do you think they did a good
Um,
job of cracking the case and saying that Gregory is a little cuckoo and
I mean, I
not
think
should not be taken out of the sane asylum?
just Tuna, right? I don't know. Like, I feel like the other kids were kind of just placed there,
Yeah.
and I think Tuna was the only, and maybe Small Paul because he has like
Small
that.
Paul, because yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Small
he
Paul and
to
Tuna Casserole. Well, his name's Tuna Casserole, by the way. So like a play on Tuna Casserole, I guess.
Love it.
That's camp. That's high camp value right there. I thought Tuna was good. The actor looks like their name is Jojo Adams.
hmm
Thought they were interesting. I mean, Clint Howard's really the star of the show, I would say.
Yeah, he is
Because
having the most fun with it, and you can definitely feel like this is the kid acting in a horror movie is going to be hit or miss. We were really trying to find our way, especially at this
yeah,
time. Like this was something where
it's a chop. This was
Yeah.
definitely, there was some choppy acting from the kids for the most part. I mean, the guy who played the douchey brother, the cop brother, was kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
The actress who played Heather, she's the voice actress of Phoebe in Hey Arnold.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
And Ashley
There's a lot
Armbrust in
of
Recess.
A lot of lore in this movie. I mean, yeah, Olivia Hussey, the famous, like from Romeo and Juliet in the
Yep.
60s, Black
And
Christmas.
David Warner.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the cast. Andrea Evans. Interesting, lots of people.
All right. Well, I can't find the one ice cream man. The thing. But the thing about this movie is I'm surprised you can watch this movie everywhere. This movie is available to watch for free on YouTube.
Yep.
It's on Fandango. It's on
Yep.
Pluto. I'm so happy I didn't have to pay for this because I would have been a little upset. No offense to the creative team, but like money's tight.
Honestly, I don't blame you. I watched it on Fandango at home and for free, and that was the way to watch it.
Yeah, and knowing it's a direct to DVD video DVD, it's better off that way. If you, as time goes on, you realize, yeah, this is worthy of a free watch, you know.
Agreed.
But I do want to get into some trivia really quickly. As I pull out the trivia, because I thought the trivia for this movie is far more interesting than the actual movie
How
itself.
fucking dare you say that shit? Take that back immediately.
Oh no. But I did want to watch the riff track version of it.
Oh, I think I should watch that. That'd be funny.
I think that would be really funny.
Well,
But
it's like I don't think you're gonna go into Ice Cream. Listen, just real quick, you're not gonna go into the Ice Cream Man as like a fucking Oscar-winning film. This is a fun
agree.
film.
No,
to
I
just
know.
Have fun and just like I said, if you're a B movie connoisseur, this is the movie for you. This is one of the movies. This goes in the same lane as Jack Frost and Rubber
Yes.
and Chopping Mall.
Like I said, I think you should double feature this one with I Saw the TV Glow for fun. Like do one that's like campy and silly, and then do one that's a little more serious and streamlined.
Yes.
Of a good movie night, in my opinion. You'll kind of get two different opposite sides of the coin. And then watch some like Are You Afraid of the Dark and stuff like that.
That's
Watch
actually
that
a really good movie.
That actually could work for that.
Yeah, like have like that's how, if I was a film curator, I would be like, beforehand, I'm going to show an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Then you're going to watch The Ice Cream Man, and then you're going to watch I Saw the TV Glow. Yeah.
That's really, really good. Do you think the movie does a good job? Because I had this written in my notes. Portraying childhood innocence.
Yeah, I guess guess so. Like, and like a sense of like them being friends with each other and like going to the park. They went to the park. I don't know. Like it felt like it was okay. I mean, it was just all right.
It did it better because it came out like years earlier and it did the child thing better.
I agree. I mean, this is just a B movie that has like no plot except for like he's an ice cream man who kills people.
Yeah.
I think what they were like looking to explore, because I wrote this in my notes, like looking at childhood innocence, because the character of Gregory, he lost that sense of childhood because then he had to go into that, asylum and was stuck for a really long time, and he didn't have anybody to connect with, of like having having friends at a young age as a child. So he goes after, the young kids, hoping to please them with this ice cream, but it doesn't really work out that way because yes, he has this not so, safe, I'm trying to put it nicely, he's got his issues.
He's got unresolved trauma, just say that.
Yes, thank you. And then he's like wanting to have this normal side to him, but of course he can't have that. But yes, I think this movie does look at like at least a lens through an innocence of childhood being lost, but yet we see that in the children who are navigating this mystery of who kidnapped their friend and, solving the crime.
Where's Small Paul?
Yeah, where's Small Paul?
That sounds like a Goonies name. Hey, yo, where's Small Paul at?
Well, that's where the inspiration is. Again, this movie. And then I wrote in my notes, the suburban neighborhood. I guess that's where you could say the I Love the TV Glow does come in, since that does explore the suburban neighborhood culture. So I think it was really interesting to see how that comes into the, the point of view. But yeah, I didn't have like a ton to say about this movie, but this does make me curious about what they're going to do with this reimagining, remake, like I said, whatever you want to call Eli Roth's take on it.
Well,
I'm very interested to see what he's going to do because it's very different.
Yeah, from the synopsis, it sounds like they're not even doing the crap. They're not doing the whole he's turning them into ice cream. They're gonna do the
Yes.
more of like we're making ice cream. It's gonna start killing people.
Yeah. Which
So
fits like very Eli Roth coded, like, on that end, given his work with, Dawn of the Dead remake, children kind of becoming into zombies in a way from
wait, Dawn of the Dead remake. He didn't do that.
what, what's the one that he did?
Green
That,
Inferno or
not Green Inferno. I guess Green Inferno, there was the
Cabin
one,
Fever.
Cabin
maybe
Fever.
it was that one.
Dawn of the Dead. Oh, like that
Uh,
was Zack Snyder.
maybe that's what I was thinking of.
He
Maybe
did
that's what I was.
Thanksgiving
He
No,
did
I
do
know that.
Thanksgiving,
I
and
yeah.
Green
guess I
Inferno.
guess that it was the remake of Dawn of the Dead with that I thought was him for a second, but
No, that was
Oh.
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder. Okay.
I'm looking at Eli Roth, Cabin Fever, Hostel Part 2, Grindhouse, Thanksgiving, Aftershock. I know those are okay. Green Inferno, Knock Knock, Death Wish,
I
The
forgot
House
he
with the
did
Clock
Death
on Its
Wish.
Walls,
Yeah. Okay. So
Borderlands. Unfortunately, it looks like
yeah,
That's all
Max
that shit.
I
Max
didn't see that, but
Sadness.
You didn't miss
no.
anything. You missed three people in a theater questioning their life choices of like, why did I convince my father to see this movie right next to me? My dad had no idea what that was going on. And at the end of the day, he's like, did you like it? I said, nope.
Alrighty, guys. So I would love to grade this movie because I know we are running out of time, but
Nope, we're good.
oh, we're good. Oh,
Yep.
We're
okay.
good.
Okay. I thought we had a timer thing about
Nope, we're good.
something. Oh, okay. Because my thing just flashed on me about upgrading, and I was like, oh, okay. So apologies. But if you could, what would you grade The Ice Cream Man?
You really can't grade this movie. You're
No, I
getting too,
know.
you're just don't ask it. But we'll do it for fun. Ryan, you go first.
That's
There,
the
guys.
part of it.
Oh, honestly, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
kind
like
of generous.
I feel like that's fair. You know what I mean? Because I chuckled a few times, but the weird stuff with the mental illness facility where the people were getting out didn't need to be in the movie. I think.
It's the
Like,
90s, baby. We do whatever we want to do.
I know they
Yeah.
could have. I could have.
They got
honestly,
away with a
they got
lot
away
of
with a
stuff.
lot of stuff, but I would say a 5 out of 10 is not. Honestly, I lied. 4 out of 10. There you go. Done deal.
Just bring it down.
4 out of 10.
The
Just
4
four.
out of 10.
4 out of 10. That's
I give it a
20%.
I give it a C plus. It
C
tried.
plus.
It gave its effort. Like I said, I like the cheesiness of it. This is something where like you really got to be like, listen, let's get high. Let's watch Ice Cream Man. This
Fair
is
enough.
Yeah,
good
I wish
stuff.
I was high. I wish that would have been great. But I'm gonna watch the Eli. I'm gonna watch the August one high. I think for fun.
Well, I'm excited. I like Eli Roth as a director. He's a Massachusetts boy too.
Messy boy.
Yes.
Green Inferno was truly a movie I will remember for. That's 10 years since that movie came out, and like I just remember the part where they ate Junie from Spy Kids. That was something.
Did you see that in theaters? Because I did.
Hell no, I saw that at home.
No, I haven't
The
seen
hell
it.
I was
did.
like,
I want
man, when you
to.
see that shit.
I saw that in theaters. What adventure that was.
What a did you see what a packed crowd did they laugh when the girl had diarrhea in the corner of the cage?
I don't even remember. I just remember sitting there like, what am I doing here?
Because like I remember Jeremy John's review of it. He said like the parts were supposed to be like I don't know, it was supposed to be funny. They already started laughing. Like I remember watching with a group of friends and like the part where the girl found out she was eating her friend and like
Yes.
she smashed the bowl of my friends and I started laughing. It was just I was like, what the fuck are we watching? And then like they put the pot
That's
in
the
there.
point of that.
I was just no,
And I'm
Yeah.
just like the problem with what I had with Green Inferno, I was like, there was at least for me, it was more about shock value and not delivering anything that felt meaningful. And I get that, like, that's also part of Eli Roth's shtick at times, but like, being as gross as possible. But like, it didn't feel fun. It didn't feel fun. And I
that's
think that's what was missing for me from the film and just like how grotesque we can get.
well, that's
Like going
weird.
back to the shock value.
It's weird of that because he can do like watching like Hostel or like Cabin Fever. He can be subdued and have a lot of horror, but like it's like I love the first Hostel movie.
Hostel's very good.
Like it showed like the crazy like gore stuff, but it kept it. It didn't do it for shock value. It did it for a purpose. Like
Mhm.
if I can compare that to like Death Wish, the one with Bruce Willis, I watched that in theaters. And there were scenes in there like, okay, you're just having that for shock value. Like the scene when he's torturing the guy underneath the car and he's like, hey, here's like a nerve and stuff like that, blah, blah, doing this and that. But like, he at least Thanksgiving was a good return to form because it wasn't a lot
Yes,
of
that was his strongest film in a while. And
Like-
then we had like
it
some
managed
other weird stuff.
it managed both war, comedy, and seriousness. So I'm like,
Mhm.
he can have that balance. So I mean, I'm thinking with the Ice Cream Man, I'm thinking he's probably just gonna go all out because this is his own production company, so he can do
Yes.
whatever he
Mm.
wants.
He's doing whatever he wants, and then at least for me, I will watch any other like, don't make me watch Inferno because I will watch Knock Knock again because at least I can watch Keanu. I love Keanu, but I hate Knock Knock. But oh my God. Oh, the career of Eli Roth. We should do a retrospective of
No, I'm
that,
good.
Mac.
No, I'm fine.
No?
No.
Ah!
No,
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 just
he's not. He
no.
doesn't warrant one yet, I
I'm
guess.
like, nah. Let's see how Ice Cream Man comes out, and if he does anything
True.
that's pretty cool afterwards, then we'll give it a kind of we'll give
I
it
give it, I give this movie a C. But anyways, guys, as a little fun question, since summer is upon us, if let's say Gregory, the ice cream man, if he wasn't a mass serial killer, he came to your town, he came to your neighborhood, what kind of ice cream treat would you get? Would you get a soft serve, a bomb pop, a creamsicle, a
none because my mom would
chipwich?
say, "Get the fuck away from that ice cream truck." That guy looks skeevy as fuck. So I ain't going near that motherfucker.
Okay, maybe not Gregory, but like let's say someone like really, really someone nice looking.
That sounds even worse.
No,
This is- this is-
Mac, you
that's-
know what I mean.
You're thinking a deeper hole, man. You gotta say it in a way that's not creepy.
Okay, but somebody really nice, like the normal ice cream man who comes around the neighborhood
Okay,
and
that's
is
better.
like, doing the playing the song that gets stuck in your little pea brain because it does that for me all the time, knowing where I live. Would you get soft serve, a bomb pop, a creamsicle, a chip wedge, choco taco, a fudgesicle? What would you get? What would you guys get?
I would get a vanilla soft serve with rainbow
Oh,
sprinkles and a
yes.
waffle cone.
Oh, yes.
That's what I would get. That's my standard at a ice cream shop. I mean like an ice cream like a truck. That's definitely
Well,
my staple.
well, you're a Jersey guy too, so
Yes, I am.
so
And
what do you,
I
so
lived in Brooklyn for a few years. So I mean I had a lot of ice cream. I'm not gonna
so
lie.
I have to ask you, are you a Mr. Softy or are you a course guy?
Oh, I like Mr. Softy a lot, but my favorite, I'm going to give a shout out to my favorite ice cream shop in New Jersey. I don't live in this town, so I mean, you can't track me. It's Magnifico's, East Brunswick,
Oh,
New Jersey. They're
okay.
very good soft serve. I definitely recommend them. And I love they have an old school marquee at the front, like a neon sign. So pretty.
Oh, cute. All right, Mac, what you
Aesthetics.
Mac, what you getting?
I don't know.
You don't
Oh,
know?
I haven't
what's
been to
your
an
ice
ice.
cream treat? Like, what's your go-to ice cream treat?
Well, I go to the grocery store and get ice cream like an adult, so I don't got time for the
Ah,
ice cream trucks. What the
Oh,
fuck do I look like?
okay. Well,
So
okay.
okay. So if you're going to the grocery store, you're in the aisle. You're like, oh, all of this is ridiculous. What are you
Yeah,
picking
what are you
up?
gonna get?
I'm gonna get frozen yogurt like an adult. Not joking.
Frozen yogurt,
Frozen
But
yogurt.
no, as a kid,
tomato.
As a
yeah,
kid,
right.
Mac.
As a kid, when the ice cream truck just come around because I don't see them around here anymore. It's kind of a rare odyssey. I used to get either the SpongeBob one or
Oh,
the
Yes.
one like
yum.
the Spider-Man one. The Spider-Man one used to go crazy, especially like when that second movie came out and like the
Oh,
third movie was coming out.
yes.
Everyone was like, if you had the Spider-Man ice cream like popsicle thing, you would have been like, oh shit.
Oh
Oh
my
my
And
God,
then
God.
take me back to that time.
and then, but I
I
guess
miss the character pops.
I
They
can't.
were
I
so good.
well, sometimes the black eyes were never good.
No,
Oh my
you
God,
threw
the
those.
gumballs were gross. Like,
You
always
just threw
Yeah.
gross.
those parts away. You didn't. You were like you threw them in the garbage and you ate
Well,
the
No,
actual
you wanted to
stuff
keep
part.
it though, because it was
no,
like
I
kind of
was
like
sadistic. I ate the gumballs.
Oh, see, I just like threw them out because I didn't want it because I was like, I don't want that. For me, I'm getting either a Choco Taco.
Yum.
I am a soft serve girly, like kind of like you, Ryan. I love a soft serve just with sprinkles, but because I am an ice cream girly all the way through.
Same.
But I love a push pop
Oh, that's a standard.
with
That's a good
the
one.
colors. It was good green, orange, and red, and I love those. Those are so good.
you
Or
can't go
chip
wrong with
rich
good fudge pop either.
fudge
Oh,
pops. I have those in my
honestly,
freezer, and
you
when
can't
I
go
when I
wrong with anything. You can't go with anything wrong with ice cream. I'm sorry, except for
yeah,
like
I
rum
know.
raisin that should go to prison.
Yes. Uh, I do have fudge pops in my freezer, and that makes me want one now. So
I have
maybe
I
a
have
sweet
I have
treat.
Ben and Jerry's ice cream waiting for me.
Oh, cute. Alrighty, but that was our take on the ice cream man.
Yes.
But anyways, what a train ride. What an adventure we went on today, right, Mac?
Yeah, it was fun. But we got summer movie seasons. We got other films to talk about. We'll talk about Ice Cream Man later on. But our next film, we're talking about an upcoming film, Caroline, Caroline. We're pretty excited to talk about as well. And we got also a couple of big releases too. We're probably possibly talk about Disclosure Day.
Yeah, yes, I would want to cover that.
We're gonna
As a
talk.
Jersey girl who loves Spielberg and knowing Spielberg comes from Jersey, we have to talk about it, Mac.
Oh,
Of
I'm gonna
course, and they
say.
shot it in New Jersey. They
Yes,
shot it in
they did.
several parts in New Jersey. You guys should definitely talk about it, cover it for sure.
I'm also
Yes.
excited to talk about, and I'm also going to be seeing Scary Movie, so I'll give my thoughts about that too.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
that
tuning in. I'm gonna listen to that one.
Yeah, I
okay.
grew up with Scary Movies, so this guy kind of have to see
Everybody
it.
did. I think of our generation grew up with those movies.
So
So
true.
yeah, some good watches coming out this summer. But yeah, Mac, we have a lot of good content coming up. Ryan, thank you so much out of your busy time, your life, to talk movies with us. It was so much fun. We hope you come back. Where can the good people follow you, my friend?
So please follow me, everybody, if you want to follow me on my movie journey on Project Slay on Instagram and Letterboxd. And there'll be other stuff coming soon. But I just want to say thank you so much to both of you for having me on. I had a lot of fun today.
Oh my gosh, you're welcome back anytime, my friend. We had such a blast with you. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Mac, do you want to close this out?
Well, you're already doing a good job with that anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can take us. You can follow us on our Instagram at M&K Productions Podcast. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, donate to our Patreon. It's $1.50 a month. Every penny helps. And remember, we are on Odyssey now, but we're still on Spotify and iTunes and any podcast listening forum that you do. But until next time, I've been Mac, with Kristen, this has been Ryan, and you're listening to the M&K Productions Podcast. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.